Within 94 hours, two gigantic football teams have been beaten by one Liverpool Football Club, both in dominant fashion. And we need to talk about it because everything about this is ahead of schedule. Liverpool are way too good and it's way too soon. So what does this mean for everyone else competing against them this season? Let's find out. Football bread. Before we discuss the two great wins for Liverpool, we need some context. On January the 26th of 2024, Jurgen Klopp announced that he would be leaving Liverpool. He'd won every domestic trophy available to win in England and had won the Champions League and the UEFA Super Cup and the FIFA Club World Cup. He was phenomenal. Even rivals of Liverpool would admit that it was a little bittersweet that he was leaving. We were all going to miss him a little bit. And so we were promised a drop-off from Liverpool, a transitional season, something akin to when Emery took over from Arsene Wenger or when David Moyes succeeded Sir Alex Ferguson. And when a relatively unknown, bald Dutch manager called Arne Slot took over, we were sure that's what we were going to get. Because everyone who watches the Premier League knows that bald Dutch managers are not very good, right? Right? Wrong. This Arne Slot has taken this Liverpool team, which Klopp left him in very good shape, I must add. And in no time at all, he's made them incredible. But why are they so good this soon? I'll let Arne himself tell you. And I'm quoting him verbatim now. I think if you start at a new club, you want to implement your playing style as fast as possible. That was not difficult because the playing style is so similar to Jurgen's, especially without the ball. We both want to press really high. There are certain details with the ball that we do a little bit different, but not that many. So implementing playing style, I'm very pleased to see. Yes, Slot has upgraded the Klopp system. With just a few tweaks, he's made a team and a system that has Liverpool looking like world beaters again. And what that has meant in reality is this: 11 wins from 13 Premier League games, 9 points clear at the top, 5 wins out of 5 in the Champions League. They're in the round of 16 in the Carabao Cup, and they've just been drawn in the FA Cup third round against Accrington Stanley. So basically, they're on for the quad. Their season is off to a flyer, but starting with the Real Madrid game at Anfield on Wednesday, I think the football world really had to sit up and take notice of this Liverpool side. So what was so special about that game? Let's discuss it. Well, for one thing, we witnessed the single greatest, most earth-shattering tackle ever witnessed in the entire saga of football's storied and legendary history. I'm not exaggerating. Conor Bradley's tackle on who many regard as one of the best forwards in the world, Kylian Mbappé, was unreal. You see what I did there? It was a tackle heard around the world. It was actually celebrated louder than the 2 goals Liverpool went on to score. Though Liverpool had been on top up until that point, incredibly, it was still 0-0. And I say incredibly because Liverpool could have easily been 2 or 3 up by then. When Brahim Diaz found Mbappé in space, he turned on the burners. I'm sure he was imagining in his mind he'd have the opportunity to cut in from the left, as he does, and bury a trademark finish, as he does. Conor Bradley, though, quickly put an end to those hopes with the most iconic, picture-perfect slide tackle we will ever likely see in our lifetime. And bear in mind, this is Liverpool's second choice left back, a homegrown academy talent who supported the club since he was 5. That tackle was a seminal moment, an announcement of a return to power for Liverpool. And there was something else that made that tackle even more significant. It's a fact that's lurking in the back of all Liverpool fans' minds. That reality is that their current homegrown world-class right back, Trent Alexander-Arnold, may be leaving the club come the season's end. And if that does happen, Liverpool are going to be just fine, because Trent's understudy, Conor Bradley, is ready to steal the show. Goals from Alexis McAllister and Cody Gakpo sealed the win for Liverpool. Van Dijk looked imperious as ever. I'm never not impressed when I watch that guy. Gravenberch, Jonah and McAllister ran Madrid's midfield ragged. Their energy, power, movement, it was all too much for Modric and co to handle. The front line was dangerous all night. I haven't even mentioned yet Kelleher's penalty save from Mbappé. That was a thing of beauty. Klopp called him the best number 2 goalkeeper in the world. Accurate. I say all that to say Liverpool look really, really scary. Fast forward 90 hours from the end of the Madrid game and Liverpool were lined up against the reigning and serial champions of England, Manchester City. And it was pretty much the same story. Dominant, certainly in the first half. Gakpo broke the deadlock in the first half, sneaking in at the back post to slot home what was a delicious cross from Mohamed Salah, who was finding plenty of joy down that right-hand flank. And he's been on a nice run, Gakpo. And then Salah himself made it 2-0 in the second half, calmly converting a penalty that was won by Luis Diaz when he was brought down in the box by Stefan Ortega. When De Bruyne, Grealish, Doku and Savio came off the bench, City were better, but never at any point did it feel like anything other than a Liverpool win was going to be the outcome. What I liked as well was how savvy Arne Slot was with the tactic, because in that game he showcased a significant shift towards direct play. Notably, just shy of 15% of Liverpool's passes were long balls, which was a substantial increase from their season average of under 10%. So this was a strategic adjustment that Arne Slot made to allow Liverpool to exploit the spaces behind Manchester City's defence, and it worked brilliantly. Now, this kind of tactical genius that Arne Slot is displaying is worrying for the other managers in the league. I think we got another top manager on our hands in the league. We've seen and heard enough from Arne Slot to know that Liverpool have bagged themselves a fantastic manager. He's as tactically astute as they come. It's actually probably a bittersweet watch for Jurgen K, if we're being honest. Jurgen K, that sounds like some type of yogurt. Anyway, with 25 games to go, the title race is well and truly on, and Liverpool are the team to beat. There's no doubt about it. The question now isn't whether Liverpool can keep this up, it's whether anybody else can stop them. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm not gonna say the S word, but join the community. Football bread.